Enrollment is now open for the 2023-2024 school year at New Public High School, Indiana Gateway Alternative School.
It's a full-time, tuition-free online program dedicated to helping students facing hardships get back on track to earning their diplomas. Here to tell us a lot more about it is Executive Director of the Indiana Gateway Alternative School, Dwight Ashley. What's up, Dwight?
I am so happy to be here and to tell you about our new school.
I'm excited to talk to you about this. We were just chatting. You know, when it comes to school, we have so many different needs in the community, and it's really cool to learn about another option.
Absolutely. What is your guys' mission behind this school?
Our mission is to do whatever it takes to reach students around the state of Indiana that have at-risk factors in their lives that basically may help disconnect them from the educational system. We want to reconnect them to the educational system to help them get to the finish line of a high school diploma.
I think so many people, we use, the word at risk or words at risk. Some folks really don't know what that means. So how do you all define who's at risk, and what does a student have to in order to be qualified to be with you all?
Absolutely. There is actually a State Department of Ed definition of alternative education and at-risk factors. So those would be things like attendance issues and problems, discipline issues, and then other interfering variables that could cause a student to get behind in credits, credit deficiency. Sometimes maybe students have other issues that are out of their control that slow them down in their progress. So our role with Indiana Gateway Alternative School is to give them an option online at home, anywhere in the state, any county in the state, to be able to reconnect and get caught up and still graduate on time.
A gateway to opportunity.
That's the big thing. We want to get people to that finish line. We actually have a clip of keynote speaker Jay Payne at this year's graduation.
Absolutely.
Let's go ahead and take a look.
You are the author of your own destiny. So show the world your passion. Let every stranger you meet know about your optimism. For those students that chose to enroll in a university or trade school, let them know that your passion and optimism will drive your success and help you reach your goals as you begin your journey. For those students that chose to become employed, let them know that your passion and optimism is what is going to drive you to improve your skills and reach excellence. For those students that chose to enlist, let them know that your passion and optimism will help you advance in your ranks and provide us with the safety and security we experience here in the United States. And now, please join me in applauding the hard work of the class of 2023.
Hey, you can't help but cheer. I mean, my goodness, describe for me, obviously you were on stage that whole time, describe to me the feeling of being in that moment.
I've been through a lot of high school graduations, and the emotion and the feeling behind the graduations that we have at Stride K-12 schools, and we're sponsored also by Clarksville Community School Corporation. It's incredible because these students, many of them, did not think they could get to that point. There were things that happened in many of their lives that their families didn't know that moment would happen on a stage, to be able to shake a hand and get a diploma, to have a better life ahead of them. So for us and our incredible principal, Jay Payne, let them know that's what we're all about. Whatever it takes as a family to help our students to get to that next place in life. So
that gives me chills.
I know,
that gives me chills.
Must be such a cool thing to witness some of those kids coming in situations that they've come in, and seeing them cross the stage like that must just be powerful for them, their family, for you guys that are there with them every day. All of that must be really cool. You mentioned earlier the online courses as well, and meeting students at that need. What is that structure like as far as how that works?
It's actually, it's all online, but it's still somewhat synchronous and traditional. We have teachers that meet with students, and they'll take 4 to 6 classes at a time. Now in the alternative school setting, they can finish those classes at a faster pace and then continue on to the next class. So in alternative school, we have a concentrated group of teachers and administrators and counselors that work directly, intensively with those students to help them, because a lot of them need to catch up, credit recovery and so on. And we even have teachers that still go out in person to help our students wherever they are. A really good story of this, one student last year, she was actually homeless and pregnant, and we were able to help her reconnect, get the services she needed, graduate, and successfully provide for her child now and get a job and move on with life successfully. So we're really proud of her and proud of our teachers and staff for being able to be there to help her do that and still stay connected with it. So
I always say on the show that everybody has a ministry. It's obviously that you guys are operating in yours. If you want more information about this amazing program, go over and head over to allindiana.tv. We have all the things you need to know. Thanks for hanging out with us.